Hey everybody, what's going on? It has been a hot minute. I don't think I have personally put up a video since December. I apologize. I'm thinking, what the heck am I gonna put out that makes this wait worth it for everybody? I think I have the solution. I'm really excited about this video. I've been kind of like designing a little bit. It's been pretty fun using this new machine that I just got. It's called a Brother Scan and Cut. You can literally cut out basically anything and just make sick designs like this. Like, what? I literally made this in a day. I'm so excited about this. Okay, you want me to show you how I did this? So crisp. This works best for like silhouettes and stuff like that. So doing crazy colors and pictures like that, you're probably gonna wanna go to like a screen printing company. But this is what you call heat transfer vinyl. HTV, a lot of people call it, like abbreviate it. Like you literally just print out these designs on the machine, iron it on, and you made yourself a shirt. Like that's so sick in my opinion. All right, so first step on this is you're probably gonna need to get a scan and cut, or if you're really intricate with designing, you can probably cut something cool out with like a razor blade onto the vinyl. If you're like me and don't have the most steady hand, this is definitely the easiest way because it takes no time at all to do. So we're gonna jump onto my computer. All right, so first step is you're gonna wanna open up your editor of choice, which they actually give you a decent editor themselves, but this is how I've been doing all of my designs. This is just gonna be the quick and dirty way. I just threw up Lux and Tux, just a super easy text, rasterized it, and got rid of the background. I'm gonna save that as a PNG, and then we're going to have to go into the Brother Canvas workspace. You're gonna wanna go into image tracing on the side. It's the fifth one down, an image from my computer. Then you're gonna wanna go to wherever you saved your file. If you have lines inside of your image, you actually have to go to trace areas by color, and that traces the entire image. And then you're gonna wanna hit OK, and it processed. All right, so if you see on the right-hand side, everything is just listed here. You're gonna actually need to unlock your image at the bottom, and you have to delete it. All right, so cut that out, and you're left with the outline. You're gonna wanna group all of these together and center it. All right, that's about center. And this is the crazy part. The only thing you need is a USB. All right, so throw that right into your computer. It will pop up. I got a bunch of designs on there. Next, you're gonna need to export your file to your USB drive. All right, save that. And we're already ready to print. Let's go. All right, so step 2, we're going to turn on the printer. This is the Scan and Cut DX SDX 225. I would say this is a decently high-end machine. This is an amazing machine. I have enjoyed my time with it very, very much. Next, we are going to have to load in our design. The USB port is right on the side of the machine. Retrieve data. USB, and it's gonna retrieve all your data. All right, there's our Lux and Tux right here, and it is all loaded up. Next, we are going to have to remove the plastic from our tack mat. This is the standard tack mat. Then you're gonna need to grab your vinyl strip. This is 2x12. It's a 12x12 mat, and you want the plastic from the vinyl to be on the bottom. Line it up, roll it on, hit OK, select, cut. All right, now we can load in our mat. All right, now we just need to adjust our settings. I have everything standard. You're gonna wanna turn the half cut on. Out of the box, it is half cut off. It is full cut, so it'll cut straight through the vinyl. And you don't want that in this situation. And I actually was testing the different cut pressures for cut the best. Then we hit OK right here. And you can do a test if you aren't sure if it's gonna cut all the way through. You're gonna wanna do a couple tests, really fine tune your settings, and then you're gonna wanna hit start. It's going to take about a minute. This is a super quick process. It just adjusts real quick and it gets started. That took just 1 minute. And wow, that looks really clean. I'm really excited. The next process that we have to do is the weeding process. So we take the vinyl and we get rid of the black around the lettering. Now that we have our cutout piece, we have to start with the weeding process. In my opinion, weeding is definitely the hardest part of this entire process. So I ain't promising perfection, but I'm gonna definitely give my best. You can use this little poker tool to kind of like break the edge a little bit. You don't want to dig too deep into it because you do still have to iron this onto a shirt. Pulling it at an angle actually does help quite a bit. If you notice that it is way too hard to get off, you're going to want to up the cutting pressure. I didn't know that, so I just figured it was the most difficult thing to do ever, and it took me about 3 hours to do one of my like smaller intricate pieces, when all I really needed to do was up the pressure, and this would have saved me a lot of time. Look at how easy that came off. Oh my goodness. Already done. What? This is amazing. I literally love this machine so much. It makes my life as a designer so easy. Now let's see how easily I can transfer this onto a shirt. Let's go grab one and my ironing board. Let's go. All right, let's get this shirt started. You're gonna want to set your iron, which I have a special iron for doing this, to 305 degrees. I found that makes the best temperature for this. You are going to first want to iron where you're putting your vinyl. Make sure it's nice and flat. I'm putting it in a very simple area. This is just a junky shirt. You guys are gonna wanna test stuff out a little bit before really jumping into something like this. So I would suggest getting a pack of really crappy like t-shirts and just testing it out. It's a lot more fun than you think. All right, you're gonna wanna place it nice and perfectly. I actually put this backwards. So what you're gonna wanna do, if you made your design all nice and stuff, you're going to need to mirror it. So when you put it onto the shirt, it looks the way you printed. On camera, everything is actually mirrored already. So that's actually why I kept it like this. For this demonstration, I can show you what it will actually look like to you. All right, so now that we have our shirt nice and ironed out, I am going to lay it on here for 30 seconds. This actually times it out for you. Put light to medium pressure on top. All right, it beeped. Now move zones a little bit. And all right, put light to medium pressure again, 30 seconds. Try not to move it around a ton. You just want to get that nice even heating. All right, this side is all golden. What I usually do to make sure it bonds properly is I'll flip it over and I'll actually go over it for, I don't know, a couple seconds, like maybe 10 seconds on each side. Make sure it's nice and bonded to it. I'd say that's good right there, and maybe a couple more seconds. Now you need to wait for it to cool down a little bit before trying to peel anything off. About 2 or 3 minutes has gone by and it is cool to the touch. So that should be good to peel. Oh, that looks crispy. That adheses really well. I usually try to pull it at about a 45-degree angle backwards. It peels off so effortlessly. And that came out really, really clean. What I like to do after doing that is I like to just press it down for a second or two. Press it down for a second or two. Just make sure it's really bonded in there. All right, we're good with our iron. Set that off to the side. And we have our shirt. Look at that. That came out amazing. Thank you all for tuning into this week's video. I really am impressed at how well this turned out. I am super excited to do a whole lot more with this whole setup, and maybe I can do a lot more tutorials, maybe some giveaways, maybe show off my designing skills a little bit. I'd love to know what you guys think about this kind of stuff. Maybe next I can get a screen printer. If this video gets 150 likes, I will pick up my very own screen printer and I will try my best to see how that goes. I know I really enjoyed this. That is a whole other ball game. I know that for sure. I've seen it done. I've watched videos on it. I'm very into design and stuff like that. So, I mean, I am up for basically anything. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you are all staying healthy and safe in your homes, because I know this COVID-19 coronavirus thing is getting kind of out of hand, especially in America. I know all the people in Massachusetts, New York, California, Louisiana, we're all having kind of a tough time right now. And I'm not discounting any of the other states, but you know, those are the real big hubs. Chicago is really big right now. I hope you're all safe, and I hope to get back into the swing of things. Let's try to get some more content out there. I will catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.